Yes, sir. Yeah, go ahead. Answer the question.
The question, Mr. Speaker, was how do we want them to...
Order, please.
Chief Whip.
There was one question about the notes that were ordered.
Order, please.
Everybody has one question or the other agitating their minds, and we are not able to take everybody. Otherwise, we'll be here till 6 in the morning. I think we have had an adequate, broad section of questions from members. You have one more? You are enjoying your stay here with us?
No, sir. No, sir. You asked a question.
The CBN must not restrict people choices through coercion of a policy for their own good. Mr. Speaker, can the CBN tell Nigerians how much was printed out of this new currency? How much was printed? Why did I ask that question? Because today, if you jump into the bank and you want to withdraw money, the money is not available. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, the most successful countries in the world that succeeded in cashless economy are the 3 Nordic countries, Sweden, Finland, and Denmark. Their population is not up to Lagos State. Mr. Speaker, we must consider 3 sectors if we want these things to be successful within a short time. The banking sector, we know as of today, the banking sector does not have the infrastructure to cope up with the baseline of base customer line that will come into this net of cashless. The second sector is the power sector. Mr. Speaker, last 3 weeks we went to Binungwari. There was no electricity, there was no telecom sector. And that's the next sector to make this policy successful. The banking sector, because of the infrastructure and the employees, the power sector, and the telecom sector. Mr. Speaker, I think the CBN should be retrospective, should think inward, should think out of the box if truly we want this to be successful, so they should slow down. If the CBN will have this policy 2012 with a policy of withdrawal daily, and it was successful, they enjoyed it, they have all the data, why do they have to restrict people now withdrawal weekly? Why won't they continue daily withdrawal of 500,000 and daily withdrawal of 5 million? Because it has been practiced, people are used to it, and there was no shock in the economy, there was no decline in the economic activities. Mark you, the greater part of, the role cash play in the macroeconomic activities of this country, from Bayelsa to Birni Kebbi. The small markets that we have, the volume of trading that takes place is basically cash transaction. So I think the CBN should have this policy with human face. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The final one, sir. Sorry? Okay, how much was printed? I'm sorry, I'm not able to share that figure now, only because I want to give an accurate number. Yes, sir. There was the petition from the mobile and bank agents.
So sorry, the question was how much money was printed.
Yes.
And your answer was that you don't have the exact.
Yes, I would prefer.
Okay.
No,
it's okay. She's giving her answer.
Yes.
Go ahead. The next question, please. Go ahead. Honorable members. We're here for a briefing. We asked for a briefing. She has briefed us. You have asked your questions. She has answered the question the way the question is how much was printed. She doesn't know. You can't force that out of her. She doesn't know. Let's move on to the next question.
There was a petition from the mobile money agents.
Silence, please. Silence. Silence, please.
Honorable colleagues, honorable colleagues, honorable colleagues, I'm about to bring this briefing to a close. If we know we don't want any more briefing, I will close this briefing. I will close this briefing. We've asked for briefing. Honorable Lumelu, please take your seat. Honorable Maki, please, honorable members.
CBN Governor, my question is very simple and straight. Why is this policy too urgent to be implemented? Now we are about having an election in Nigeria. One problem too many at a time. Are you not seeing it as an opportunity for the ruling party to rig out opposition parties in this? Are you not seeing it? I have the floor. I have the floor. I am entitled to my question. Mr. Speaker, protect me. Because
thank you. Thank you, Honorable Chinedu. Thank you. Honorable members, honorable members, honorable members, honorable members, made your point.
CBN Governor, why is this? My question is simple. Why is this policy too urgent to be implemented now? We are about facing a general election.
Thank you.
And let me just re-echo one line. Are you not seeing it as an opportunity for the ruling party to rig out opposition parties? Thank you. Question for the person that is standing in for the CBN governor. First, I want to commend you because I'm going to have it. I'm looking at it from different perspectives. I want to commend you because you articulated the benefits to us as a country. And if these policies are actually implemented, it will reduce a lot of fraudulent activities within the country. No, I said I want to commend her. No. Listen. No, see, we have to look at it from different perspectives. Your perspective are different from mine. For me, I want to commend, and I'm 100% in support of this policy. But a lot of my colleagues have raised significant questions that has to do with power. For you to be able to implement such policies, all these factors has to come in place. So I want you to look at the area of power, telecommunications, and rural areas that do not have electricity.
What is your question?
So having said that, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I think if these policies are actually implemented, it will give a good, significant improvement in area that has to do with